Amazon is reportedly developing its own cloud-based streaming service that would allow players to download and play games by streaming them through the internet. A few sources in the news posted information about Amazon's plans to join the ranks of Microsoft and Google by developing its own game streaming service, although it seems the service will not be available until 2020. The company is supposedly already reaching out to publishers and developers about possible games that would be distributed as a part of the service. Amazon offers streamed gaming to some extent with Twitch Prime, where Prime users receive free games every month. But this reported streaming service will be a separate entity. The Verge was able to track down some Amazon job listings to corroborate the report, where the company is currently hiring at least 10 engineers in Seattle and California specifically to work on cloud games, with a third post saying that Amazon has a new game business planned. It will be interesting to see which publishers and developers decide to work with the service. Over 350 developers have come together to create a year's worth of short games for meditations, a game-a-day project dreamed up by Lambeer's Raleigh Ismail. The games themselves are free to download, but with one catch: each and every one can only be played for a single day a year. Missing the game, however, means you will have to wait until that day in 2020 to give it another shot. According to the project's website, each game was made in 6 hours or so and, for the most part, take around 5 minutes to complete. Most do not feature text, and many are short, experimental, and personal vignettes created by the developers involved for that specific calendar day. Today's meditation, for example, is credited to Jay Wallach, with songs from the studio and grounds, and uses a simple puzzle to illustrate the struggles of spending time with loved ones during the holiday season. As an introverted person, the developers of each daily entry are listed on the meditation's launcher. To the left of each game's short description, Ismail has also said that a full list of the game developers involved with the project will be released on December 31st, 2019, so as to not spoil the surprise for our devs that want their projects left unknown until launch. Though some involved have taken issue with the fact that none of those 350 developers listed on the project's credits page at the time of its first review. Whether you are just starting out, looking for something new, or just seeing what's out there, the Gamasutra job board is the place where game developers move ahead in their careers. Gamasutra's job board is the most diverse, most active, and most established board of its kind in the video game industry, serving companies of all sizes, from indie to AAA. Here are just some of the many positions being advertised right now. If you are a recruiter looking for talent, you can also post jobs here. Location: Nottingham, England. Avokin Life developer Lockwood Publishing is looking for a Go back-end engineer with experience in Golang, Python, or Java to join its team in Nottingham. The responsibilities for this role include the creation and maintenance of fast, efficient, and reliable back-end microservices to be used by the game client, assisting with the implementation and maintenance of automated testing for both back-end API and services, and creating and maintaining documents required for team members to understand how web services and API function. Location: Hamburg, Germany. Are you bursting with ideas and eager to let your creativity flowing? An inspiring work environment with a friendly atmosphere? Then apply now to become part of our passionate and wildly creative team. joined the studio behind the award-winning Galaxy on Fire series as level designer to create immersive and spectacular game worlds for an upcoming third-person action game for console and PC. Let's do this together. Location: San Mateo, California. The senior technical program manager reports into the platform planning, management, PPM, department's business operations team, and is primarily focused on go-to-market and in-life project management, communications operations around the launch of platform products and features. These projects are typically platform initiatives which vary in scope and subject matter, ranging from incremental feature planning through to the hardware and software releases. The PPM team works with a broad set of internal and external teams, including global counterparts responsible for all aspects of product planning and development in the PlayStation family. As such, the ideal candidate has direct experience of platform planning and on managing projects in a global digital media entertainment environment. Gaming experience interest strongly desired. Location: Seattle, Washington. Valkyrie Entertainment is currently looking for a senior software engineer to join our highly talented team to help us deliver high quality, exciting, and most importantly, fun games. This position seeks a developer with a solid understanding of CS fundamentals and Unity development experience for iOS and Android to write well-architected and performant code, contribute to key technical discussions, and provide senior-level mentorship to team members. Location: Bellevue, Washington. The senior community manager is responsible for directing and conducting day-to-day web and social media interactions with the enthusiasts and fans of Ghost of Tsushima. They will provide world-class personal support by engaging, educating, informing and entertaining our players, while maintaining an ongoing dialogue with the community at large. Super Smash Bros. Ultimate surpassed 3 million sales in the U.S. during its first 11 days on shelves, according to Nintendo's own internal sales data. That makes Ultimate the fastest-selling Switch game of all time in the States, and also the fastest-selling title in the Super Smash Bros. Franchise. The massive brawler has been performing well in other regions as well, having sold 1.23 million copies in Japan during its launch weekend, another record for the series. Meanwhile, Nintendo also revealed the Switch has been the fastest-selling current-gen console in the U.S. for the past 21 months, having sold more than 8.7 million units in that time. Those hardware sales, however, do not account for the launch of Ultimate, which Nintendo claims will give the Switch extra impetus as the holidays continue. VR ownership for Steam users nearly doubled in 2018, at least according to a collection of the monthly Steam hardware and software reports released by Valve at the end of each month. Typically, those roundups offer curious eyes a glance at month-to-month trends in US, VR, and PC component usage, but only data from the most recent month is publicly displayed. Uploader, however, kept track of the monthly results for virtual reality headsets, and crunched the numbers to find that, across all VR brands, the percent of Steam users that used a VR headset nearly doubled in 2018. According to that data, just over 4% of Steam users had a VR headset in January, compared to 8 in December. On a per-headset basis, Uploadables data shows an 85% rise in Oculus Rift users on Steam in 2018 alongside a 65% rise in HTC Vive ownership. Windows mixed reality headsets August as well. At the beginning of the year, the platform did not have enough users to register on the monthly survey. At the close of 2018, 0.7% of Steam users had picked up the Windows mixed reality headset. However, it is worth noting that this data comes with a few caveats. The hardware survey, of course, only offers percentages, so it's difficult to put actual numbers to that growth.